Hey everyone, it's Beard RDU coming back at you with another episode of Keeping It Real. This is a special episode of Keeping It Real as I'm getting to review a brand new release from Apex Beard Company. The owner, Dylan, he reached out to me actually after my surgery and asked me if I would be willing to try to get a review out. He kind of had an idea that it might be a little difficult. So I reached out to him again later this week and said, you know what, I'm not going to be able to get to a YouTube review on this, but I will do an Instagram review. And he's like, that's totally cool. So this was kind of a special surprise for me after my surgery when he reached out, and I was super excited to get this into my beard. So the scent profiles, these are his fall seasonal scents, and then one of them is a limited release for this weekend only. So the first scent profile that I got to try was the PumpKing. And if you look at that label, it's awesome. The PumpKing with the pumpkin head and the king's crown. Now, the scent profile on this one, by the way, if you want to check out my reviews of the products like the oils and balms and the feel and beard, I do have a video on Apex Beard Company on my YouTube channel. You can see that link down in the description for this reel. So anyways, the scent profile for the PumpKing is warm tobacco, fresh pumpkin, creamy vanilla, and fall spices. So in reality, some people would hear that and they're going to be like, oh, that's just a traditional pumpkin spice, like for a pumpkin spice latte and that kind of stuff. But it's not. So the tobacco really changes the aspect of this from being a true pumpkin spice. And when I smell this, like the tobacco, that warm tobacco, it's kind of like a pipe tobacco blended with the pumpkin. So you're not going to get a super heavy pumpkin scent. You're still going to smell it. It's still going to have that kind of like pumpkin latte type thing. But that warm tobacco really makes this very different from other pumpkin spice type scents. You do have that vanilla, but then the fall spices are in there. And this is going to be a full fall seasonal scent until the winter seasonals come out. This is going to be perfect for all fall. I would even say great for early winter going into the Christmas season, so like into Thanksgiving. So totally try this one out. The second scent profile that you can get in fall seasonals is one called the Cultivator. All right, so you can see the Cultivator label there. You can see the scarecrow, the kind of the farmer there. And Dylan is super proud about this one because this is a super unique scent that is very different than what other beard companies are offering out there. I have yet to see anything like this. There might be something out there, but I haven't seen it. Now, when I opened this up and I smelled it in the bottle, and then I put it in the beard, this one, it smells almost identical to like when you go to like the fall like decor shops. It's kind of got that like autumn type like spices and herbs and a bunch of different stuff, but the scent profile is actually harvest breeze, golden fields, denim, sandalwood, pumpkin, and long leaf tobacco. So it still has that pumpkin and that tobacco for the autumn scent, but the other stuff makes it more of an early autumn scent. So when like the harvests are going on and people are cultivating their crops, hence the name Cultivator. And I really like this one. Actually, out of these three scent profiles, this is the one that my wife really enjoys. And the first night that I had these, I asked her, so which one would you like me to wear to bed? And she said, that one that smells like Kirkland's. And if you know what Kirkland's is, you know what that smell is. I'm not advertising Kirkland's, not promoting them, just telling you that's what she said it smelled like. And so, of course, I put it in. And this is not a super strong scent, but it's not super mellow either. This is perfect for those nice, cool, early fall days. Wore this in my beard for a full day. The scent lasts almost all day long. I would say it would last until like almost like dinner time, which is pretty long. Now, when I smell this, like I said, it does smell like Kirkland's. It smells like those fall decor shops. I can't really, like, every time I smell it, like, I try to pick up the pumpkin and the tobacco, and they really are hidden underneath all those other scents. It is, even though it smells like those decor shops, it still is very manly because of that tobacco in there and the sandalwood. So once again, I highly recommend the Cultivator. This is a great one. And so what you need to know is if you order this weekend, both combos in the PumpKing and the Cultivator, so combos of both, so oils and butters or oils and balms, you will get a free limited release that Dylan has created due to the requests of his customers in all his different groups on his Instagram and his Facebook. And that limited release is going to be called Camp Apex. All right. Now, Camp Apex, you see the campfire there. But if you don't really understand this, he's been asked to create a s'more type scent. Now, I am not much for a desserty type scent. I'm not a big fan of like the over chocolatey things and those very sweet scents that aren't fruit sweet. I love fruity sweets, but not desserty sweets. But Dylan said he's not a fan of that either, so he did something a little bit different with this. So the scent profile is gooey marshmallow, graham cracker, melty chocolate, hickory wood, and campfire. Now, the thing is you really can smell the s'more in this. Like, I can really pick up, there's the chocolate there. Chocolate should never be the first scent, in my opinion, so it's not in this, because chocolate really can be overbearing. And when my daughter smelled this, she's 9.5, and my family's really gotten into smelling these, and so when she opened this up and she took a smell of it, she's like, Dad, that smells like a gooey s'more. And I told Dylan that, he goes, that's exactly what I was going for. Now, my son, who's 13, he smelled it, and he picked up the smell of s'more, but he's like, it smells like a spicy s'more. And so what that spicy was that he picked up was that hickory, and that hickory really makes this different and not a true desserty scent. So you still get that chocolate and that marshmallow in there, and that sweetness, that dessert scent, but the hickory and the campfire really bring it down. It brings it back down to more of a neutral type scent, but still getting that sweet desserty scent. So for those of you that are fans of Apex Beard Company that have requested a scent profile like a s'more from Dylan, he has created that. But remember, in order to get that, you need to order a combo of PumpKing and Cultivator this weekend, Labor Day weekend, and you will get Camp Apex in that beard mail. So make sure you check them out. Like I said, I highly recommend Apex. Their products are top notch. I really enjoy using, whether it's his Alpha blend or his Premu blend, in whatever the products are. He's also launching some new scented mandals for the fall, but he's also got a new line of womandals, which are for the ladies. So there's something for the ladies in beard mail too if you go ahead and order those. But anyways, if you use code RDU10, you can get 10% off, get 10% off your order. So RDU10 gets you 10% off your entire order at Apex Beard Company. Try them out. They have a whole slew of cool scents, mainline scents, seasonal scents. But we've got the PumpKing, boom. We've got the Cultivator, boom, which is unbelievable. And then the special limited edition extra for this weekend, Camp Apex, your unique version of s'mores. So, on that note, hopefully you enjoyed, and as always, peace out and rock on.